This is the hardest puzzle which I have seen in 2025. Hello everyone and welcome to another checkmate in 2 moves. And in this exact position, the black king, when it's up to move, is stalemated. Because it can't go to c2 because of the rook. He can't take the rook because it's protected with a knight. No possibility to go to b1 because of the rook. Same with the a1. Can't take a knight because it's protected with a bishop. Can't go to a3 or b3 because of the white's king, and can't take a pawn because of the king and a queen. Let's look at the ideas which possibly came into your mind when you saw this puzzle at first. So firstly, I would like to describe any queen move. I have chosen the move queen a6, but it works the same with any other move. Because as I said before, the black king is stalemated, and if you move the queen anywhere, it's a draw. That's why the queen move is not possible if you wanna win. What about the rook moves? Because for example, rook to e1 allows king to move to the c2. But after queen a4 check and king d2, it's been already 2 moves and the checkmate is on the move 3. Another rook move which allows king to c2 is rook d1, and the same position's gonna be repeated. Queen a4 check. But now king is not allowed to go to d2, has to go back to b2, but there is again checkmate in 3 moves with the queen. When we know the moves with the rooks or with the queen doesn't work, then we have to look at other pieces. For example, the king. The king can go to a5, which allows black king to escape to a3, but with similar idea with the queen check, king drops back and queen checkmate again, it's still not checkmate in 2. Another piece which is remaining is a pawn, and we can move the pawn to c4. After that, the bishop is not protecting the knight anymore, and it allows us to take it with the king. But there's gonna be again checkmate in 2, I mean in 3, sorry for it, and we can decide how we wanna do it. I just like the queen g6 move, because after king to b2 there is checkmate on b1, but any other check, for example like queen a6, works the same. Let's move it to the starting position. And now when we know that knight move is not possible, rook move doesn't work, king move doesn't work, queen move doesn't work, and pawn move doesn't work, only remaining piece which we have is a bishop. And we have to try bishop to h1, and I'm gonna tell you why. Only possible move by black is to capture the knight, because king can't go anywhere else. And if you are now thinking about queen a4 that is checkmate, it's not correct because king can escape to b2, and it's not checkmate in 2. But we have the other check with the queen, and that is on g2, which is checkmate in 2. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.